Restorative practices teaches kids how to resolve conflict peacefully. Restorative practices promote empathy, responsibility, and respect. These practices focus on repairing harm, building relationships, and giving everyone a voice. Restorative conversations are a transformative way for everyone, especially young people, to navigate difficult conversations. These conversations are really helpful when managing conflict with peers. Here are 6 steps you can take to start having restorative conversations with your peers. Step number 1, prepare yourself. Before you can resolve conflict, set an intention to connect before you correct. In other words, you must have an understanding mindset that is ready to listen and work towards finding a peaceful resolution. You can do this by focusing on your breathing. Breathe in deeply for 3 seconds, and then exhale deep and slow for 6 seconds. Be sure to use I statements. For example, I felt angry, or I felt upset, or I felt hurt. You can also use I noticed that as a way to start a sentence. Remember, go low and slow. Take your time. Don't rush the restorative process. Acknowledge your feelings no matter how deep or hard. Ensure everyone has a voice and has a chance to answer each of the restorative questions. Remember, it's okay to take a break at any time during the process. Step number 2, acknowledge your own personal needs, emotions, and thoughts. Step number 3, use restorative questions. It's important that you're able to take the perspective of others. Each person should explain the situation from their perspective. Try to see the situation from the point of view of the other person. Remember, people may often feel very differently about the same situation. Ask questions such as, what happened? What's been going on for you? What were you feeling? Step number 4, how can we repair the harm that has been done? You must work together to decide how to make things better or solve the problem. Step number 5, come up with a shared agreement. This can be a verbal agreement, a checklist, or even a written contract. And then step number 6, check in and check up. Address any concerns that might come up in the future. Remember, conflict is inevitable. It's gonna happen. But it can be transformed through restorative conversations. Perhaps the most important thing to remember about having restorative conversations is to show compassion, to be authentic, and practice empathy. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media at Lessons for SEL.